Tensions between Russia and Ukraine continue to escalate with no pause in the fighting. Ukraine reported that Russia launched more than 100 drones overnight, of which 55 were intercepted by air defenses. The attacks caused notable damage in the Odessa and Donetsk regions, injuring one person and hitting key railway infrastructure. Despite a 30-day ceasefire proposal from Kiev, backed by several European allies, Russian strikes persisted. President Vladimir Putin has suggested direct talks in Istanbul on May 15th, but did not commit to a ceasefire beforehand. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said he is open to dialogue provided hostilities stop first. However, European leaders, including France Emmanuel Macron, remain doubtful of Putin's motive and insist on ceasefire before any negotiations begin. Former British Home Secretary Charles Clarke criticized Donald Trump's ceasefire proposal, which suggested Ukraine cede Crimea to Russia without security guarantees. Clarke likened Trump's approach to his failed North Korea diplomacy and emphasized that Ukraine could never legally concede Crimea. Meanwhile, European leaders continue to support a ceasefire plan with no territorial concessions. With Russian military progress slowing, questions are mounting about Europe's commitment to Ukraine's security, especially with fears of potential US withdrawal. Both Clarke and geopolitical expert Brandon Sims argue Russia's military strength has been overstated, citing the failure to take Kiev in 2022 and its losses in the Black Sea. In Poland, relations with Russia have worsened following a major fire in a Warsaw shopping center, which Polish authorities have accused Russian secret services of orchestrating. Moscow denies the allegations, but Poland has responded by summoning the Russian ambassador and announcing the closure of the Russian consulate in Krakow, citing increasing acts of sabotage and disinformation targeting Poland. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, President Zelenskyy held a significant phone conversation with the newly elected Pope Leo. The conversation centered on the ongoing abduction of Ukrainian children by Russia, a growing international concern. Zelenskyy also extended an invitation for the Pope to visit Ukraine, underscoring Ukraine's effort to garner global support in the face of continued aggression. As the conflict rages, Europe, Poland, and the Vatican remain deeply engaged in the geopolitical landscape surrounding the war. For continuing coverage on the Russia-Ukraine conflict and the global response, subscribe to DawnNews English.